I never thought that at this point in my life I would ever be so excited to cut my hair. I keep asking myself, am I really finna do it? I'm so ready for it. I literally couldn't even sleep last night. I was so busy just watching a whole bunch of, natural hair videos, the women with 4 type hair, from 4A to 4C, doing different styles, and just their hair was so healthy. Like, I just want my hair to be 100% healthy. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not 100% where I've always wanted it to be. I'm really ready to just cut it, start over, and new begin. Pause. Before we get into this whole big chop situation, I think that it's very important for y'all to understand why I am big chopping in the first place. I've grown up having natural hair my entire life. My mom never permed nor relaxed my hair, and I thank God for that because she also did an amazing job of taking care of both my sister and I's hair throughout the years. My mom always had my hair in braids, twists, you name it, she did it, as well as getting it straightened from time to time. Now, of course, moving on into my middle school and high school years is where I started to take my hair's matters into my own hands. I went back and forth between having my hair pressed with curls or doing my protective styles, which would consist of perm rod sets, twist outs, braid outs, you name it, I did it. And don't get me wrong, my hair has always been full and thick. The curl pattern just wasn't there. I would do all of these protective styles just to hide the fact that my hair was damaged underneath. From seeing all of these moments of me throughout high school having my straightened hair to my curly fro, I also wanted to mention that I did do quite a bit of protective styling throughout high school as well. But the protective styles weren't going to bring back my curls. It also didn't help me that I would constantly throughout junior and senior year do my slick back ponytails, often putting tension towards the front of my hair, always gelling it down, brushing it back. This wasn't helping me either. Granted, it was cute, don't get me wrong, but inevitably it wasn't helping. Pretty much up until my big chop, I would just continue to do me. I would pull off my cute styles like my curly bangs or my buns, getting my hair straightened or curled, my perm rod sets, my twist outs. I just had to work with what I had. I knew that my curl pattern wasn't there, and up until my senior year, that was fine with me until it wasn't. I wanted to see my hair healthy. I wanted to see my curls, which has led us to this moment. Alright everyone, so this is now my hair fresh out the shower. I wanted to give y'all a good look of what it looks like after it's all been completely wet. And as y'all can see, the back was pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, looking at it now I'm like, oh, because it really could have been saved. But you guys, the front, look at that. Like, so brittle, so dry. The front was just completely dead, honestly, and it was no coming back. And that's the main reason why I had to go ahead and big chop, because it's not like I can have the back and the sides of my hair long and the top just completely damaged and cut off. Like, what type of hairstyle is that? But as y'all can see, the sides of my hair though were pretty decent, if not honestly more than that. I forgot how curly the sides of my hair actually were. Like, they weren't that bad at all. It kind of makes me sad looking back at it, but they had to go too. I mean, shoot, if the top was going, everything else was going. I had made up my mind, this is what we're doing. So snip snip, gotta go. And as y'all can see, I just finished my first little section and I was excited to go through. I may not look like it because I was just so focused on what I was doing and trying to make sure I was doing it right. As y'all can see, this is not a typical big chop that you usually see, where girls often take like 2 sections of their hair and snip both of them off and it's all done in one. I was very tedious with it because I wanted to make sure that I was doing it right, because I had never cut my hair before, anything like that. But one thing I knew for sure though was that that front was atrocious. I mean, you guys, this, like I said, this was my hair after it had been completely wet. And mind you, I have high porosity hair, so my hair dries pretty fast. But yep, snip snip. But as I was saying, that front, as straight as you guys see it is right now, that's all that it was giving me. Absolutely nothing. It would often make me sad, so that is strictly why I had to big chop. That front was so damaged. You see those straight pieces, and the top center as well was actually pretty bad. But yes, I'm gonna let y'all watch me as I'm going through my entire head. But watch this here. You see that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is why Gabrielle Janae big chopped. And now that we're moving into this back section, I wanted to make something clear. I am fully aware that my hair was not the worst. I mean, look at those curls. They were popping in the back. But as y'all could see earlier, the front of my hair was so terribly damaged and straight and dry, brittle. It had to all go. If the front was going, the back was going. To you guys after I finish washing it, conditioning, and styling it with this new wet line gel that I just got. I'm trying for the first time, so I'm gonna style it with this, and I'll be right back. I just gotta say, you guys, I'm so ecstatic. Like, I'm so glad with everything. I'm so glad it worked out. I don't regret a damn thing. I don't regret nothing about cutting it. I just can't help but think about the process and how growing it out, how it's just gonna flourish now. I'm just excited to see my hair at every stage. And boom, just like that, we're at 1 year and 6 months. I cannot tell y'all how amazing and fun, exciting that this whole hair journey has been for me. It is January 7th of 2022. Yes, that last clip that y'all saw we left off, that was July 22nd of 2020. That was only 5 days post my big chop. And I know it took me a long time to get on here and update y'all, but you know what? I actually think that it's better this way, so y'all can legit see the growth. I'll be at 6 months, 1 year and 6 months of growth in 10 days. Like I said, it's January 7th. On the 17th of each month is my little monthly anniversary, and you guys, I'm just so happy. Like I mentioned before, I'm just so glad. Like, look, it's back. Like, it's back. My hair is growing and flourishing. The curls are so nice. Like, this is what my curl pattern is giving you guys, and I hope that from this whole video you can see why I decided to big chop, because what my hair was giving before was absolutely nothing versus now it's giving me absolutely everything. And I'm so happy and I don't regret a thing, because trust me you guys, you can hold on to length as long as you want to. At the end of the day, if it's dead hair, it's dead hair. Just like with pretty much anything in life, we try to hold on to those things that we find near and dear to us, but are they really benefiting us truly? Is it really any meaning behind it? Probably not. You're just holding on to dead weight. In this case, it was dead hair, but I don't have dead hair anymore. She's thriving, she's healthy, and I'm so happy. And I just want to say that I recommend to any young girl or any older woman, because I get both. It doesn't matter what age. I get so many different people coming within my Instagram DMs asking me questions or telling me about wanting to big chop, or they're not happy with their hair or their struggles with their natural hair right now. And I just want to say, when it comes to a big chop, it's such a rewarding feeling. And forget all of the naysayers, all of those extra thoughts that you have in your mind about what your head is gonna look like, or you know, oh, I don't know how short hair is gonna look on me. Because listen, at the end of the day, I feel like we think that it's us, it's our mind and the things that we feel, but I feel like those fears that we have are reflections based off of what we fear other people will view of us. And I'm telling you right now, if you're worried about cutting your hair because of what some family member or friends or a man is gonna say, don't worry about that. This is your life, it's your hair, it is your crown, and if you want that thing to be healthy, cut it off so it can thrive. Because look at me, hasn't even been 2 years yet and she's thriving. And trust me you guys, this has not been the absolute smoothest journey. I mean, it's been great. I haven't had much complaints. I've just had moments, of course, like anyone else, where I've been like, my hair isn't really growing like that. I had a few setbacks. I've had a few, you know, cuts and trims. I went through a major kind of cut. It wasn't like too much, but it definitely set me back a little bit back in May. But that's all good. It's all fine and dandy, because I did it on purpose, because I went to go get it professionally trimmed for the first time in May. From July of 2020, when I did my big chop, all the way until May of 2021, I had not had a professional trim, cut, anything. I was waiting for it to get to a certain point before I felt comfortable with getting a trim. And in a way, it kind of set me back, because I was being so stubborn. I didn't want to go get a trim because I was scared I was going to lose length, but I desperately needed it. And because it took me so long, he ended up having to take off more than what I wanted. But it's completely fine, because I got my shape together. It gave me a nice little tapered effect in the back. You might not notice as much now. Well, she's still giving tapered, but my fro is really growing out. The top is what I love. Y'all see how round and just full the top is? I love it. A lot of people ask on Instagram about the shape of my hair, and I don't know, you guys, I'm just letting it grow. This is the shape that she's taking, and I gotta start that over. It's okay. Just know I'm recording something. When I come out, I'll be done. Sorry, y'all. My dad just came in. He interrupted me. It's all right. As I was saying, my hair is really just taking its own shape. I'm not mad at it. I love the full afro. It's really definitely giving curly afro because of the shape. It's so round and full, and I just love it. I love the fact that I let it go after all of those years of having my hair, and I've always been natural. I mentioned that before in this video, but just in case you all missed it, the reason for me big chopping was strictly off of what you saw. Straight pieces in the front. That was major just damage from throughout the years of constantly putting so much tension and focus on the front portion of my hair. Sorry y'all, my room is towards the back of a street. I hear motorcycles. Give me a second. They're gone. But as I was saying, just throughout the years of, me straightening my hair, and then in high school I would often do slick back ponytails because I couldn't wear my curls because they weren't curling. So I would wear slick back ponytails with my natural little puff, and I would put all the Eco Styler gel on it, or just any gel, and then take that bristle brush and just brush it back. And what you don't realize is you manipulating your hair so much to slick back and get straight. Well, that's what it's gonna do. That's just why I had to let it go. But I don't regret a thing, because look at it now. Prior to my big chop, I had never seen, in my older years throughout high school, I had never seen what my curl pattern would look like. I didn't know necessarily the difference between 3-type hair and 4-type, but regardless of anything, I just didn't know what my hair would look like, and I'm so happy. I went from not a day before July 17th, 2020, knowing what my true curl pattern would look like, to now being able to witness and see this beauty every day. Throughout this last year and a half, it's just been an amazing process of getting to see my hair flourish and grow and just be healthy. It's all about health, y'all. It's all about health. I'm so glad that I was finally able to sit down and do this update for y'all. It may not have been right at a year, but better late than never. And I hope that you all enjoyed seeing my little journey video. I do have some more videos to come right after this, so make sure that you all subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you are here from Instagram, I thank you so much for supporting me. If you are not following me on Instagram, make sure that you do. It will be in the description down there. It is also right here, or right here, or right here, where you'll be able to see what my Instagram is, okay? So yes, follow me on there, because I post so much content on Instagram. It's ridiculous. Y'all can just go down my reels and look at all the stuff that I've had posted prior to this video. So you get so much more in seeing my hair, its journey within itself on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, subscribe here for more, because I will be giving y'all more. I promise. If you're interested in doing a big chop, girl or guy, just go for it. Just go for it and see what happens. I promise you, when you see your hair flourishing, healthy, and beautiful, you won't regret a single thing. So that is it for this update. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm gonna head on out of here, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.